You can't hear me back there?
What?
Louder?
Can we do a little louder on the speakers?
Also talk loud. Loud! Louder? Can we do that?
Just got to zero focus.
We're at max. Alright, I'm just going to speak loudly and slowly. Because I usually mumble, so that will help anyways. So, I must confess I've been pretty nervous about the speech. You know, Noah's impacted me more than anyone in my life, without a doubt, and also in a more positive way than anyone, without a doubt. And so, for me, it's been sort of a nerve-wracking experience. I can be a stress monkey anyways, and since this is like, you know, the most important wedding to me that I've been to, and having the utmost respect for Allie and her family, it's really the kind of thing that you don't want to, excuse my language, but you don't want to fuck it up. So, for example, as I woke up at 3 a.m. last night, stressed out, trying to figure out the theme of what I wanted to say. There's a lot of nice words on paper, but what exactly is the essence of what I'm trying to get at? And for me, what I realized finally at 3 a.m. in a panic is that the theme is basically one of thanks and gratitude. And it's things that I've learned from the two of you, and I'd like to sort of pay tribute to you guys in the speech as well. So here it goes. First off, can you jump to the right place? First off, I want to thank everyone who's made this day possible, especially everyone who worked so hard to bring this to life. I don't have even a remote clue of how much work went into this, but just getting like glimpses into things such as that the flowers were not bought, these were picked, and you know, the ladies involved in the wedding went to the farmer's market and collected all this and made it. Just being privy to those little details is sort of amazing. It makes me appreciate how much work went into this. So thank you, everyone who worked so hard to bring this to life. And I know everyone's thanked friends and family for coming to celebrate with us, but I would be remiss not to do so as well. I know some of you have traveled from really far away to be here, and we all do really appreciate it. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I think in life in general, parents have a sort of tough kind of slot. You know, they don't really get the appreciation that they deserve nearly often enough. It's a kind of a thankless job. And I think right now I want to thank you publicly for everything that you've done. I think if there's anything that Noah, Ketter, and I want to take from you guys, it's just to try and meet that same bar that you've given to us. The bar that you've set in terms of the devotion you have to your kids. And you know, there's been many occasions where I can think of how selfless you guys have been. And I'm only realizing that as I get older, and looking back, I feel not only guilty for not thanking you in the past enough, but truly appreciative of how much you guys have done for us. And that same sentiment applies to the offers. I can tell that there's nothing Randy and Jill wouldn't do for any of their kids. Damn right, says Jill. But you can tell, I think, and I'm going to drop my second F-bomb of the night. If I get 3, I'm out. This is 2, it's 2's coming right now. I think one of the reasons it's been so nice to get to know your family better is because your kids are fucking awesome. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm just calling it like I see it. But seriously, thank you so much. I feel like home is a word that people often associate with a place, but I prefer the concept of a home being a feeling you have. And every time I'm with the offers at your home or not at your home, I truly feel comfortable. And for those of you who know me well, you know I'm pretty restless. I can often feel at unease, and I've never once felt that with you guys. As soon as I spend time with you, and continue to spend time with you, it's just been really nice. And so thank you for that. Hold on 1 second while I unlock my phone. I have it memorized, I'm just double checking. I can't say the F-bomb again, I'm done. Okay, so now that I thank the parents, I don't want the lightheartedness of my tone to take away from the sincere appreciation we have for everything you do. We're all here because of you guys. And as I look around this room, it's I don't mean this to sound cheesy, because I truly believe it. I truly feel blessed to be a part of this tribe. Every single face here represents someone that, if I have met or have not met, is just a great and down-to-earth person. And something that I struggle with, and I think maybe a lot of us struggle with when you look around this type of room, is that because everyone's so accomplished and everyone's so loving and everyone's so giving, it's easy to take it for granted. And to come back to the theme of the speech, I think that's one thing that Noah and Ali do really well is they don't take things for granted. You know, they know how special it is to have the love that they're getting from our parents, from all of you. And I think that's amazing. And I think that when you take the time to be grateful and show your appreciation, not only are you enriching the lives of the other people around you, but your perspective is different because you are aware of how much is being done for you. So thank you, Noah and Ali, for teaching me that. And thank you, everyone else, for showing them the love and me the love and making me feel special and like, hopefully all of you, that we really have a place in this world, especially together. Just checking my phone for just confirmation. So the last two people I wanted to thank as my guests are Noah and Ali. I'll start with Noah. I want to thank you for so many things. I don't know if everyone knows, we're very close in age, and even though I'm the older brother, I've always looked up to Noah. Hopefully there's been a little bit the other way, but I think it really is more of me looking up to Noah. You know, from a young age, he's, as you heard my dad's speech, excelled at everything. And I know it sounds like hyperbole, but it's true, and Dad, don't be shy to be proud. I think it's great. But Noah, thank you from the bottom of my heart, my brother. For so many things, for bringing the best people into my life, as you can see if you take a look around the room, for always pushing me to be better at everything I do, to be brave. There's no one I admit that's more brave than you, and I don't think I would have really even been able to think about pursuing music and leaving the corporate world if it wasn't for you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I could go on and thank you for forever, but there's just a few other things that I want to highlight. One that's really important to me is for always teaching me how to smile, especially in the face of adversity. And I think one thing I've always admired about you is the light that you bring. And I think it's not always easy, at least from my perspective, and I've seen you handle it better than anyone. When you are radiating energy, when other people aren't or they're in a tough place, it's very easy to take that out on you, or sort of try and throw shade, if you will, for the youngsters in the room. But I think more than anyone you've ever met, you know, like that kind of stuff brings me down really well, and you've always taught me to smile. And not only that, if you can take it one step further, smile and turn their frowns into a smile, then you're not only keeping yourself strong, but you're really making the world a better place. And I thank you for teaching me how to do that. I'm still learning, but thank you. And the last thing, and this applies to Noah and Ali, so it's a segue too. You guys like that? For picking up what I'm putting down. Eating when I'm cooking. Any of those analogies will work here. That's enough analogies. But both of you have taught me how to love freely, openly, both as individuals and as a couple. It's, you know, it's obviously a lot of people have said that tonight, but, and I don't mean to say I'd be remiss not to say, because I already said I would be remiss not to say it, but I would really be remiss not to say that you guys have taught me that more than anyone in the world. It's all memorized too. Ali, save the most important for last. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Ali, for being the amazing, kind, smart, and loving person that you are. From the moment I met you, I was so taken aback by how amazing of a person you are, your intelligence, emotional intelligence, and just strong character, and also just really fun. And the thing that's nice for me is I don't know if there are any Key and Peele audiences in the room, but every time I meet you, and not meet you, kind of do that once, but every time we hang out, I feel like you really take it to a whole level. So thank you. And the most important thing I want to thank you for is just for how happy you make Noah, and I think the freedom that you guys give each other. I feel like a lot of times people talk about love as this louder. Oh, give me props. Thanks, Charles. I love you. I think a lot of people talk about love as this idea, and it makes a lot of sense. Two people become one, they merge into this, like, you know, they lose their identity, and they're sort of this one thing. And I think that's a nice way to think about it, but I think for me, what I've always thought is that love is really two people who come together strong, and they emerge even stronger. And their lights come together to grow, not as one, but as two people who are now able to kind of change the faces and feelings of a whole tribe. And so if I could leave anything to the whole room with this, is not just my gratitude for you guys, it's that we all look to Noah and Ali for the rest of our lives as a light. You know, I think for me, to be honest, the last couple of years have been tricky, switching to music. And they've always been there for me. They've always picked me up when I felt down. And I think a lot of what that boils down to is just being willing to acknowledge that these people are there and they're in our lives and they're willing to give you the love. We just have to let it in. And as to close, I just want to echo what June said, which is just because these two are so strong individually and strong as a couple, and I think if anyone could make it on their own, it would be you guys. But just because they can do that, I don't think that any of us in this room shouldn't love the shit out of them. So for fuck's sake, that's strike 3. I love you guys. Let's shower them with as much love as they shower us. Because if we do that, the world's going to be a better place. Thank you guys so much. Cool.